living in a world of porn addicts. I feel like I'm at a point where I just feel like no man really wants to be with one woman and can't be truly happy in a monogamous relationship. They are all the same. I do agree with you. I do agree that monogamy does not come naturally for a man. And a man in this world has been introduced to porn at a very, very young age. So most of these men are addicted to it. Now, do men want monogamy? I do think men want monogamy. I think men want you to be faithful to them. They want a loyal, faithful partner. They want the same things from you that they're getting from porn, which is to be desired, to have reassurance, assurance. They want faithfulness. They want security. They want to feel safe. All those things that they're getting right now are from porn, and then they meet you and like, oh, well, this person can actually replace porn. I can put this down because now I found somebody I want to spend the rest of my life with. But because they've been using the porn for so long as an addiction to console them when they are not being emotionally validated, when they are not having somebody love them unconditionally, when they don't feel safe and secure, when they are not being reassured, and they've gone to that, eventually you as a person, you are a human being, you are not a robot, you are a person, and there is always conflict in relationships. A lot of people, though, are not taught how to manage conflict in a relationship, but they want to bypass it, or they want to avoid it completely, or they want to fight through it, like physically fight through it. So we're not really taught we're taught to either be extremely passive or extremely chaotic when it comes to conflict. So these men, the way that they are handling conflict in a relationship is they eventually go back to the porn, and thus begins the spiral of cheating on you with their hand, and then that can lead to physical affairs, etc. But they do want to spend the rest of their lives with you. They do see that they want a monogamous relationship with you, but they have two worlds that they are living in, almost like Jekyll and Hyde. They have the addiction lifestyle, and then they have the monogamous lifestyle. And for a long time, they're able to pretend to be Mr. Nice Guy. I'm the good boy. I'm the guy who's going to get all the positive reassurance and attention I need, while I'm still over here with my addiction that makes me feel safe in moments when things over here are not great. That is why these men need deep therapy. And when I say therapy, I mean PTSD. They need trauma root therapy. If you're doing cognitive therapy or like Bible therapy that is only like focusing on the surface issues with these men, you are not going to get to the root problem, and that is the root problem. This is something that's been going on since they were a child, and this didn't start yesterday. It has spiraled, but it did not start yesterday. So, I mean, a lot of these men will say when they're in counseling with us, I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with this person. I envision myself as an older man rocking on a porch with this person because I love her and I want to spend the rest of my life with her, but I don't know how to stop this addiction. So I do think that they want monogamy. At the end of the day, it has to be a choice for them. The reality is they are both people, and that's hard for them to come to grips with. It's almost like two worlds have collided. And it's really hard for them to process how they could be the same person. So they either view themselves as a monster staying with you when they see you crying and how they betrayed you and the addiction that it has on them. And they want things to kind of just go back to the way they were, where they were Mr. Nice Guy. And unfortunately, that can't happen at this point when things have been exposed. So it's really hard for them to rationalize, how am I both people? But they are. At the end of the day, they are the addict and they are the good guy. But they have to make a choice. A choice to stay monogamous with you and to let go of the addiction, and to have fidelity, to have true fidelity, true monogamy, or to continue down the bachelor lifestyle of cheating on women with their hand, and eventually that leads into physical affairs. But most of the women on my platform here want a monogamous relationship. And so if that's what you want, set boundaries to attract a person who's going to do that. This is going to be controversial, but don't sleep with them. Don't sleep with them before marriage. Don't sell yourself short. You are sacred. You are a temple. You are a prize worthy to be won. And so don't just offer your bodies to these people for nothing. Commitment is the price. the price to your body, the price to be spending a life with you, this price to having your time. It is their commitment, it is their fidelity. So if we're giving away our bodies to anything short of that, we are setting the bar very, very low for ourselves. So you are a prize, you are beautiful, you are someone who is worthy of unconditional and monogamous love. And we have to have that mindset that I am worthy of this and I'm not going to settle for anything less. Because if we shift our mindset to what's the point, that has been the downfall for women, that we're not going to have what it is that we want. And you can absolutely have what it is that you want. These men do exist, and if they don't, they're willing to stand up and do the work to be the kind of man that you deserve.